Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today this morning. I'm Lisa Badeau here with Chris Berg. We look like we're ready for some Bison football.
Hey, man, I am ready for some Bison football, aren't you?
That would be awesome. I am.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm just ready for warmer temperatures. I'm ready for summer.
Man, this morning when you left your house, because you get up at the crack of dawn, it was like just completely take the breath out of you, right?
It was cold. Yeah, double digits below zero.
I didn't think it was going to be that cold this morning. I got outside and I was like, woo-wee, this one is frigid, but as we've been saying all week, good news is
improvements on the way.
Yeah.
Even today, Lisa Green, she did warn us. You just don't listen to her forecast close enough.
I try to tune that stuff out, right?
Anytime she talks about cold weather, he's like, no,
37.
Yeah, yesterday, this morning, brutally cold, but by this afternoon, better.
Yes.
Because part of it's just the warm air blowing in. But you're right, we're very focused on melting snow.
Oh, man.
And just warming up.
It's going to be so nice.
We need a break. You know what we need today? Cherry pie. It is National Cherry Pie Day. I love, when our producer finds out that it's a holiday. That means he can run and get us a breakfast of champions. So, yeah, except for, can I tell the truth here? He bought a frozen pie. And so he's like, look at this delicious pie, Lisa, but you can't. It's like how, it's like just when I think, oh, you're the best. And I'm like, you're the meanest.
That is fantastic.
Here's this pie you can't eat.
Those two.
That's true. He did.
Yeah.
You know what? He is actually.
Did he heat him up or?
He did.
That was
he was
nice.
so great. We have like a little toaster oven, and he was in there, had the pie in there, warming it up. So he's not so mean, actually. He's actually a big softie. Bought some cherry pie and heated it up for me. No Cool Whip. Not that I'm picky or anything like that, but just kidding. He's the one who brought this out here, and there were no forks. I'm like, you're missing something. He's like, Cool Whip, I know. Like, no, a fork. So there you go, your reason to indulge today. It's National Cherry Pie Day.
Yes, go out and get some cherry pie. Also, we want to show you this great, it's either a pic or a video, but if you haven't seen this, it's very, very heartwarming. Ryan Newman was the gentleman that was in just that horrific crash in the Daytona 500. We were going to show you here just to remind you what happened. And it just, the fact that he got out of this thing alive was a miracle in and of itself. That's his car there that was turning over. I mean, it was rolling around in a cloud of sparks, as the announcer said.
Started on fire.
And then I believe we've got a picture and or some video of what happened yesterday.
Right, so that happened. I can't believe this because the crash happened on Monday.
Yeah.
And today's only Thursday, but this picture is, this should be #GirlDad here.
Yes.
I think kids are good medicine, and that's probably why he was able to recover. But yes, his team tweeted out these pictures as he walked out on his own from a Florida hospital hand in hand with his daughters. And there you see a smile on his face. It was super scary. I think it took him like 15 minutes just to get him out of the car, and everybody was not really sure. And there's lots of crashes in NASCAR, but this one, definitely had everybody very, very worried. I was trying to read a little bit more. It sounds like he is not, obviously, but there's no real word on when he's going to, and if he is going to go back. But I know the next race, he will not be racing.
Can you go back to the picture of him smiling, Tony, if you don't mind? I mean, when you see the video of that crash, and if we can bring that pic, I mean, that's like, he looks like a guy that just, it's on video, I'm sorry, but it doesn't even look like he went through that horrific crash. There's not a scratch on him, at least that we can see. He's got a big smile on his face. I can't wait till he does an interview and talks about what was going through his mind as he's flipping around in the air, sparks flying around his entire body. Did he think like, oh, I'm going to be okay? Or was he like, oh my gosh, this is it.
I know,
I'm
right?
gonna see you tomorrow.
When everything happened so fast, did it actually slow down?
Oh, it did. Yeah. You saw, his girls were going in front of his face, his wife, like his whole life was like, okay, here we go. And then you look at that picture, like, did he just go in for like a little, maybe he had the flu or something, is how it looks, It's
really incredible. It is. But, that is, and I'm glad they released those pictures or sent them out because people have been so worried. And I do think, we say this a lot about different communities, but the NASCAR community, they are super passionate, about their drivers. But, they're, that passion also is, strong for wanting the drivers, They fight, they trash talk, but they're a community, and everybody wanted him to come out of this one.
And what's also incredible, if I remember correctly, he ended up in 4th place after that.
But you did see the car. I didn't remember that, but the car did go across the finish line.
Yeah, whatever. I think he ended up in 4th
Oh, seventh?
Seventh.
Seventh.
Oh, I thought I heard fourth somewhere, but either way, I mean, the fact
like,
that you
oh, well, never
even
mind. It was
placed,
just
it's
seventh.
like, oh my goodness. So thank God that he is A-okay. You can tell his girls are delighted, and kudos to him and his family.
Great news. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's still some recovery and some, a lot we're going to hear as this all kind of.
Yeah, I mean, think about being the next time you get inside that car. Like, what's
Yeah,
going to go
right?
through his mind, and is he going to, I don't know.
Because you wonder, will he be able to do it again?
Right.
There'll be some serious PTSD.
I mean, you look at those two little girls
that.
and you wonder, like, maybe it's time for me to think about something else, you know?
I agree. Although they also know what comes. It is a dangerous sport.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. Anyway, that is a bit of good news, and we'll keep you updated whenever we get more information on how Ryan Newman's doing as well. Okay, we talk about this a lot. I've been still working on wanting my daughter to teach us how to do some TikTok dances, because they're something else. TikTok, for the most part, not a bad thing. Most kids are on TikTok these days, but we talk about these social media challenges, and this one apparently is on TikTok, and if I mispronounce one word, people are on me like that. TikTok.
It's Friday Eve. We'll give you a total break. You can mispronounce anything you want today.
Apparently, this latest challenge has kids or young people doing the cha-cha challenge when they're driving, and this is video of one. I don't know if it's to a song, and they just swerve almost kind of violently back and forth while recording it, while, I'm guessing that the car is dancing to a song.
To the cha-cha slide.
To the cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
Well, but, don't do this. Apparently, we did reach out to TikTok, and they said they, do not condone this. If they see a video like this, they will take it down.
Oh.
So,
That's good.
similar to, and I know you love the song by Drake that had
Yes.
but that had people jumping out of the car and dancing while the car was moving. So, let's just keep large, heavy vehicles out of our challenges. I mean, it just,
some of those videos too are priceless. People are geeking down the street, next thing you know, poof, they would
run
bump
into a
into
sign.
something. Or,
I know. Well, and then, I know our producers this morning were talking about, well, this one could hurt other people, not just the people in the car.
Oh,
If you're
yeah.
on the road and you see someone doing this on the, I would freak out. So
Don't do that at
Don't
home.
do that at home. Okay, we don't need Peeps today because we have cherry pie, but
Are you a Peeps fan?
I like Peeps.
Really?
You're not a Peeps fan?
No. It just feels like a big lump of sugar to me.
Yes, it is. And I don't see what's wrong with that. Every year, though, it seems like there's a big debate on whether or not you love them or you hate them. It's not my favorite candy, but I love marshmallows and I love sugar, so why wouldn't I love Peeps? This is new, though. Peeps debuting 7 new flavors now. I just like the classic, but I might be willing to try at least one. Number one is, here, I'm going to jump into what the new flavors are. One of them, I believe, is a root beer float Peep.
What?
I love root beer floats, but I don't know. A root beer float Peep? Another one is a chocolate pudding Peep, which
I see that.
do they not have chocolate Peeps already? They probably had. No, they didn't, so this is a new thing. Okay, so I will probably try the root beer float Peep, but what I'm super excited about is that they have partnered with International Delight for Peeps flavored creamer. I do think I would like that. Because I don't like plain black coffee. I have to doctor it up big time. So
Put something in it.
I feel like I'm the only one, because you're not on board. I haven't talked to any of my colleagues who like Peeps. So I'm gonna buy everyone some Peeps, which is good news because they're 30 cents per package.
Here's a bunch of sugar.
Here's some
Enjoy.
sugar. I'm gonna start eating those before NDT in case I get tired. I'll just be like,
We've got Auntie Ashley from Inglued in the house this morning. She's uber creative. I'm wondering, Lisa mentioned the marshmallow thing. Have you ever done a Peeps s'mores?
Peeps
you have.
s'mores. Yes.
Have you done it?
Yes.
Oh, Ashley's super creative. She's probably done this. Is it good?
Yeah. Well, but I like marshmallows, and you can't really mess up a s'more. What do you think? Yes or no? She liked it. She prefers normal, but.
Anyway, I thought, hey, maybe the chocolate pudding Peep would be good on a s'more, and you've got even more sugar, so your kids are running around
Sugar
the
on
lake.
top of your sugar.
Yeah.
you know, yeah, washed down with a little more sugar with your hot cocoa. I like it. We're going to be talking to Ashley Morgan here in a little bit because the big Unglued Craft Fest is coming up this weekend.
10 years.
10 years. I can't believe that.
I'm so proud of her. I love when she does like the rave things at the lake. Those are the best. What are those called again? Your summer camp, yeah.
Summer camp. I was like, she does raves? I didn't know
I
that.
just call it that. It's a summer camp. I just call it that because all I can imagine is like all these people. She's got this great house music going, and people are like, "Oh yeah, we're at the lakes. This is awesome."
And then they crash.
And then they crash. Oh, I think you said that we cry. I was like, wait, you cry craft, you know.
Remember, this weekend's another big weekend. We got the Unglued Craft Fest, but we also have Fargo Force Hockey, Big Night Men's Night Friday. It's going to be Sanford Children's Hospital Night on Saturday, and we are always giving away tickets. A 4-pack giveaway, thanks to the Fargo Force and Buffalo Wild Wings. Just go to valley-newslive.com, click on the contest tab, and get yourself signed up to win some of those free tickets. And remember as well to go online and like North Dakota Today on Facebook. You can keep up to date with everything. Very important, we have more important things than National Cherry Pie Day.
Yes.
All of our great interviews are posted there, and we're always looking for your feedback as well. Stay with us. Coming up next, we're going to find out what's new at the Craft Fest this year. Don't go anywhere.